SoapNet. Pure soap 24/7. Unwind with Friday's One Life. Next on SoapNet.
I told you who I am. My name is Kevin Buchanan. There's been a family...
I thought that you were going to let the police handle looking for Asa.
Renee got 2 phone calls from Texas. I'm betting they're from Asa.
Yeah, well, I think that you're gambling on us, Todd.
Blair.
You know what it is? You're so hell-bent on finding somebody to punish Margaret and Asa for what happened to us that you can't even see what the real problem is here.
They are the real problem.
No, they aren't, Todd. It's you and me. It's not Margaret and Asa. And for whatever reason, you can or won't. You won't make love to me, and I want to know why.
This court has been petitioned by Mr. R.J. Gannon to grant full custody of his granddaughter, Jamie Vega. He claims that the child's father, Antonio Vega, abandoned her.
Indeed, he did, Your Honor, for months.
Not true, Your Honor. My client...
Even though I'm allowing considerable leeway in this case, Miss Williamson, if you have an objection, say so and wait for me to recognize you.
I apologize, Your Honor.
I gather that your contention will be that there was no abandonment?
Your Honor, my client, learning that he was a likely target of violence, left Jamie in good faith with her grandfather. And now Mr. Gannon is using my client's need to protect his daughter as a punitive way to take full custody.
I see that this is not the first time that Mr. Gannon has petitioned for full custody.
And lost. Which is why I have to insist that this is a frivolous petition and must be denied.
Frivolous? I object to that characterization, as well as counsel attempting to testify for her client.
As far as denying the plaintiff's petition, it does not appear to be frivolous. In fact, the petition cites one instance that could have been a tragedy. One of Jamie's primary caregivers, Mr. Vega's former fiancée, Jessica Buchanan, nearly caused the child to perish in a fire.
So the delivery guy was there the whole day?
According to our own Natalie Vega, and these are a list of all the deliveries made to the diner yesterday. You check them out? Thanks.
I didn't expect to see you back at work so soon.
Yeah, well, it feels pretty safe here. Plus that, I want to be available in case John has any more questions for me.
Right. Well, I'm glad to see that you're okay.
Yeah, grateful to be alive. And, what about you? Not on duty this morning?
No, I decided to take a break. Marcy told me that John was going to question her, so I thought I'd come down and be supportive.
Oh, you're pretty good at that. Oh, reminds me, I washed and dried your scrubs and I'll return them to you tonight.
No rush.
Well, not that you asked, but things are looking up. With your brother.
John should be the last thing on your mind right now.
What happened to that waitress is horrible. But when John thought it was me who was murdered, he totally lost it. And when I thought he was hurt, I mean, Michael, it was there. You know, whether you want it to be or whether John does, neither one of us can deny how we feel for each other. And last night proved it to me.
Hey, sis, I need to see Uncle Bo. Is he around?
No.
It's important.
Well, the way he flew out of here, it seems as if he had something important to do himself.
Bo, nothing's going on.
Oh, so I invented your frantic phone call?
Oh, I wasn't frantic. I was concerned.
And now all of a sudden you're not.
Daniel was being secretive. You're very secretive, and I didn't understand it. And so, well, we've talked now, and I understand why he was being secretive and why he had to be secretive, and it's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Why'd you call that payphone?
The payphone. I don't believe this.
No, Rex said that you told him that you've been getting these calls, and then they hang up, only if you answer. So you must have thought it had to be Daniel. Who do you think it was? What do you think's going on here?
Oh, Jen, there was a light on in your car, and I thought maybe the battery was going to die,
No,
so I checked.
I saw it. You put something in my glove compartment.
No, Jen, you're mistaken.
No. You're the one who's been framing me.
That's ridiculous. Jen. Why would I want to frame my son's girlfriend for murder?
You tell me.
Look, Jen, I really think maybe you should just calm down. Look, if your car's dead, I'll be happy to give it a jump. Jen, what are you doing?
I'm calling the cops.
The sooner I can get rid of Asa and Margaret, the sooner I can put this thing behind me.
Yeah, I know that.
And then I can be myself again.
What if you don't find him?
I will find him.
But what if you don't? What if you never get to punish anyone for what happened to us? Is this the way it's always gonna be? We're never gonna get back to the way that we were? Are we ever gonna make love again? I don't know when Uncle Boo's gonna be back.
Oh, that's okay. I'll wait. Hang out with you and your new best friend.
Best friend? I don't think so. We can't stand each other.
Yeah. Oil and water.
I gotta get back to work. Excuse me. Any leads?
No. But you were very helpful remembering about the delivery guy.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that I made you work so hard to get it out of me.
Well, I'm sorry I got a little rough with the questioning.
It's all right. I don't mind being questioned. Not by you.
Let me know if you remember anything else.
Definitely.
So, is John still in the race, or is Dr. Mike gonna run him down in the stretch?
When did you turn into Roxy?
Oh, well, there's a secret I've been meaning to tell you about. I was thinking about maybe just patting...
John and I are fine, and everything's really good.
Just checking.
So what'd you stop by? Talk to Uncle Bo about poor Jen?
Who's innocent and being framed for murder she didn't commit.
Okay. I believe that you believe that. So what happens if you prove it?
Well, then Jen will go free and we'll be together.
Or you find Paul's killer, Jen goes free, Jen goes back to Riley. Did you ever think about that?
So Rexy told you about the payphone, huh?
Well, yeah, he's been helping with the Kramer case.
Which is astonishing all by itself.
I know. But you're not answering my question.
Got a few hang-ups, that's all. And I got curious, so I called the number.
Yeah, but you must have had a good reason.
I just told you the reason. I was curious.
Okay, I get it. You don't want to talk to me about this.
You know what? This really isn't any of your business, so...
Well, no, that's when I think you might be wrong, because Matthew lives here with you and Daniel.
Yeah, and it's working out great.
Well, if something about Daniel makes you uncomfortable, that's liable to affect Matthew. So I have a right to know.
Okay. I called you because of the way Daniel has been going after Jen for Paul Kramer's murder. It's like...
It's like what?
It's like he wants her to be guilty.
Put the phone down, Jen.
Did nobody figure this out?
Give me the phone.
Hi, it's Jen. Leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Jen, hey, it's me. I've been trying to find you.
I wanted to tell you this in person, but,
Look, you were right before about me being afraid of getting hurt again. I was looking for every reason to push you away, and when these suspicions came up about Paul's murder, that gave me the reason. But I do know now that it was all a facade. Because I do believe you're innocent, Jen. I believe in you more than I've ever believed in anyone.
Let go of me.
Jen, let's just check the car, check the battery, okay?
We want to check the battery.
Just give me the phone.
week of food absolutely free. Call now.
Nutrisystem worked for me. Trust me, it will work for you.
I'm sorry.
I don't want your apology, Todd.
And I don't want to be like this. Not with you.
How would you feel if the shoe were on the other foot, if I were pushing you
I want to make love to
away?
you. But everything I've done just...
Well, what
just
did you do?
I'm responsible for this. I didn't take Margaret seriously when she kept hanging around us all the time, and... What kind of a man doesn't see those signs? What kind of a man doesn't protect his family?
Come on, an imperfect man, maybe? A man that fell victim to an evil person? It wasn't your fault,
I practically
Todd.
invited her. I invited her.
Please, just stop. Like, I love you. You are my man. A man that I want. Please, can't you see that? Just let me show you what you mean to me. That's the only way we're going to be able to put Margaret behind us.
Mr. Gannon, did Jamie ever indicate in any way that she missed her father?
Oh, sure. At first, Jamie would wake up in the middle of the night crying for her poppy. But I would take her in my arms, and she would just cling to me. And she would let me out of her sight. If I managed to leave the room, she was just inconsolable, wouldn't stop crying. Night after night, she would cry for her poppy, but her poppy never came home to her. So it wasn't too many nights before she just stopped asking for him. Jamie understands that her grandpa will be there to take care of her.
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained. You can't testify to what your granddaughter was feeling.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The last sentence will be stricken from the record. Do you have anything to add, sir?
My daughter, Jamie's mother, is dead. And her father runs off to indulge himself, not to protect Jamie. He took off for months and never even looked back.
He never tried to contact her?
No, never. He never even called or asked me to meet him someplace with Jamie.
Your Honor, please. My client was being watched.
Your Honor, I was a detective for the Lambview Police Department. I was working undercover. I didn't want to put my daughter in danger.
Mr. Vega.
Come on, that's bull. You ran off to be head of a crime family and to shack up with Sonia Toledo.
Order! Order! I'll have order in this court.
Antonio cheated on you with Sonia. He played you for a fool. Are you going to stand for that?
Your Honor, I would like to clarify Mr. Vega's situation with Miss Toledo. She was an FBI agent investigating the Santee organization, and the two of them were in hiding together.
They were having an affair.
Mr. Gannon, I'm warning you.
Can you deny it, Vega?
Jessica, are you listening to this? He can't deny he made love to another woman. How can you just sit here and let him humiliate you?
You're not helping your case with these outbursts, Mr. Gannon.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I believe Mr. Cannon simply wanted to testify to Miss Toledo's involvement with Jamie.
Yes, I mean, Your Honor, while we're clarifying, even Sonia Toledo spent time with Jamie. She came to my apartment.
Your Honor, she was in his apartment because he knew her from his criminal past.
Well, she's testifying again, Your Honor.
Leeway, Mr. Cabot. Would you like an opportunity to cross?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Gannon, is it true that you are a felon and served hard time at Joliet?
Whatever I may have done in the past.
Question calls for a simple yes or no.
Full term. My debt's paid.
Your Honor, at this time I would like to submit to the court Exhibit F, the witness's rather substantial arrest record.
I love that little girl. I have given her a stable home life and a home filled with with music, poetry, with love. And a shared custody arrangement at this point would just undo everything.
Yes, Your Honor. Whatever Mr. Gannon has to say, his record speaks for itself.
I can help you, Jess. I can bury Antonio and pay him back for all the pain he caused you when he was sleeping with that skank, Sonia. And the best part is, honey, you never have to get your hands dirty.
Can you believe this?
No, I can't, actually.
Renee must have found the bug. Claire, look at this.
No way Jen is gonna forget Riley didn't believe in her when it mattered.
She might. She's really in love with him.
Okay, you don't seem to get it, Natty. You can't be in love with somebody who doesn't know you or trust you. I know you don't have any use for Jen, but what we have is just as real as your thing with John. It's not only real, it's forever. And that's why, no matter what happens, I'm not letting her get away. I will fight for her with everything I've got.
Did you get any sleep?
Couple of hours?
I should have stayed longer.
No, I mean, you know, I'm really grateful that you were there, but, well, I can't keep relying on you, Michael. You know, at some point, we have to let go of each other, right?
What does that mean?
It means just that, Michael.
No, tell me what you meant, and I'd appreciate it if you were a little more direct this time.
I was being direct with you, Michael. I was telling you
What you said is that we should let each other go. What does that mean? I should back up? Now, it's okay for me to be there for you when you need me, unless you start to feel something for me, right?
Michael,
Is that what we're talking about here? Is that how things are?
Mike. Hey. So you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay?
Yeah. I don't get it, you know? For every step I take forward, she takes 2 steps back.
She's scared, Michael.
Of me?
Of losing you. She'd rather let you go first. Can I help you?
I thought I'd start by asking some questions about the people in your original high school killing club.
Okay. I just wish I'd never written the book.
Yeah.
John, I'm so sorry, but I asked Mr. and Mrs. Tanaka to wait outside.
There she is.
I'm so sorry about Julie, Mrs. Tanaka. I'm so terribly sorry.
Are you? Or will you soon start another book about people with no conscience? People who kill for sport?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mrs.
How does
Tanaka.
it feel, Marcy, to be responsible for Julie's death and others? All to make a buck? Are you proud of yourself?
Let go of me.
Look, I just want a chance to explain, that's all.
You're hurting me. What do you need to explain? I know what you did. You wrote that note to Rex. You snuck into my apartment and planted those deposit slips to make it look like I was paying Paul off. And now this. God. Did you put Paul's blood on this? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you framing me? Is it that you don't want me to date your son? Is that it?
Jen, it's Rex. I'm at the PD waiting for Bo. You want to meet for coffee? So even if you don't, call me back, okay? Now that your police shadow's gone, I need to know you're okay.
Well, it's no secret that Daniel's after conviction. I get the phone calls every day. But what makes you think he wants it to be Jen?
Well, yeah, I mean, he does, and not really. He's just, he just, I was upset with him. I was just angry with him, you know, and I'm forgetting that he has a very difficult job to do.
So you talked it out, now everything's fine.
I shouldn't have involved you for many reasons.
Yeah, but it's hard not to. I mean, we're all trying to catch a killer.
Yeah, speaking of which, you've not told me about how that lead, you know, what happened with that?
There's this guy, a possible suspect, and as it turns out, Paul Kramer had something on him.
And that would be?
The guy was having an affair. He wanted it kept secret.
An affair? Interesting.
Yeah, infidelity can make people do some crazy things to keep it a secret.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Riley.
Hey.
Did you find Jan?
No, but I left her a message, so hopefully she'll call me back soon.
Please, somebody help me! Please just let me go. Please.
I can't let you go. I just can't.
Yes, you can. All you did was plant evidence. It's not that terrible. They'll let you go for that.
No, just, no, shut up. Just let me think
Just
for a
let
second.
me go and everything will be okay.
No, Jen, it's not that
Why?
simple.
Why do you have to make me look guilty? Oh my God. Oh my God, you were framing me because you did it. You killed Paul Kramer.
Just don't move. Just don't move.
Yeah, it's me again. We got cut off before. I just wanted to ask you. Hold on.
Open the door before I knock it down. Come on.
I'll call you back. What's your problem?
You're my problem. You're always my problem. Look, going after my grandfather is one thing, but you stay the hell away from Renee. You understand me?
Well, Renee got 2 calls from Texas. I think they're from Asa.
And how would you know that?
I have sources.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Did any of your sources tell you that Renee lived out west for years before she moved to Lambview? That she had friends there, people that have nothing to do with Asa?
Well, that doesn't prove to me that Asa's not there.
Of course he's not there. I was just there looking for him. What makes you think that he would call Renee and put her in danger anyway? Use your head, would you?
There's nobody gonna stop me from getting Asa. Not Bo, and I swear to God, not you.
Oh, yeah? Nothing's gonna stop you. Well, how about this? How about I tell Blair what Margaret did to you?
Well, it's not like anything actually happened. In fact, that's really what it is. Actually, nothing's happened. Todd and I haven't been together since he rescued me.
Oh, Blair.
Yeah, it's breaking my heart.
Well, do you have any idea what's wrong? I mean, what the problem is?
Not really, but I think that Kevin does.
Why would you think that?
Well, right after I was rescued, I went over to Kevin's to thank him for helping Todd, and he was about to tell me something, but then I flipped out on him, and he didn't finish, but I tried to put everything together to get an idea, and well, do you know anything?
Antonio doesn't even want you to testify on his behalf. No, RJ called you to testify against Antonio. So come on, Jess, just let me come out and do it. Let me do it the right way. I will make sure to tell them that Antonio has no business raising that brat. And I shouldn't be let anywhere near her. So if you let me do this, he will be out of our lives forever.
What's happening to me?
He cheated on you, Jessica. You saved yourself for him and he was in bed with some other woman. So just let me do what I have to do. And I will make that bastard pay. I'll make him pay for running over your heart like it was roadkill.
Leaving my daughter with her grandfather was probably the hardest and at the same time the easiest thing I've ever done because I knew he would take care of her. And for that, I'll be forever grateful. What I don't understand is how determined he is now to deprive me of my daughter.
And if you were to retain joint custody?
I would never deny I would never deny her grandfather the right to be in her life. He loves her. It was returned. So you see, Your Honor, when RJ and I we shared custody, it was an equitable arrangement. I mean, she shared the love of many people, not just RJ. She had my mother, who's sitting right over there, and she had Jessica Buchanan and her family, and of course, she had me. I don't want my daughter to lack for anything in life. But neither Jamie nor I should be punished for something I was forced to do.
Thank you, Mr. Vega. Any questions, Mr. Cabot?
Superfluous, Your Honor.
Very well. You may step down, Mr. Vega. All right. Since Jessica Buchanan has already been mentioned...
She's the one that torched my apartment, nearly destroyed it.
And Mr. Cabot has subpoenaed her to address that very issue, I trust. Is Miss Buchanan here? She's scheduled to testify today.
Yeah, could you give me a couple minutes, Your Honor?
The question calls for a simple yes or no.
No.
In that case, I have no choice but to hold Miss Buchanan in contempt of court. Oh, how nice of you to join us. If you'd be so good as to take the stand, we can proceed.
We're waiting, Miss Buchanan. The fire at Mr. Gannon's. What happened? Your Honor, would you please direct the witness to answer?
The fire, I have been having health problems. And I lost consciousness. And when I woke up, there was smoke everywhere and flames.
Well, are you saying that you have no idea how the fire started?
If you'd let her finish, perhaps we'd know what she's saying, Mr. Cabot.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Maybe the babysitter lit a candle and forgot to extinguish it before she left.
Ah, so this fire is the fault of a babysitter.
That's not
Is that your testimony?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not trying to blame anybody for it. That's just what I concluded must have happened.
What did you do when you saw the flames?
I couldn't think of anything but Jamie. So I got up and I ran through the flames to our room. Thank God I could get to her.
How fortunate you weren't overcome by your health problems, at least momentarily.
I love that little girl more than anything. She's like a daughter to me. So if my health problems were not to get better, I wouldn't allow myself to be alone with her.
If you have no further questions. Miss Williamson?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Miss Buchanan, can you tell us, please, what kind of father Antonio is?
Yes, I can. He is the best father. He talks with Jamie and he listens to her and they laugh together. There's this connection between them it's beautiful. Please, Your Honor, let Jamie have her father in her life.
I feel so badly for Riley.
Yeah. Can't be easy being in love with a girl that your old man wants to put in prison.
It's not really easy on Daniel either. Can you at least give him that?
I don't think Jen did it. Neither do you.
No, I don't, but we both know a circumstantial case can be made against her. Unless, of course, your lead pans out.
Yeah, but every time I get close to learning something about the guy, something or somebody screws it up.
You think someone trying to sabotage your investigation?
I don't know. But the clock's ticking. Daniel wants Jen arrested. He needs to close this case before Brooks will appoint him lieutenant governor.
Yes, Bo, Daniel is ambitious, but if that's his only fault, I really can't complain.
Do you really believe that he's just a politician with a heart of gold?
Please, look, why don't you take the car and go? What's the matter with you?
Just confess. Just confess. If you hurt me, you won't be able to face Nora. Or Riley. Riley loves me. If you just let me go, you'll be able to be with your family again. Please. Please.
No, I won't.
No!
You're watching SoapNet's One Life to Live marathon.
Kevin, if you tell Blair about Margaret and me, I'm gonna rip your heart out with my bare hand.
You think I give a damn about you, Stretch? You keep bugging Renee and going after my grandfather, and I will tell your little secret to anyone who will listen. You understand me? But Blair will be the first to know what she should have known a long time ago, that Margaret raped you. That's it.
Well, something is definitely going on between Todd and Kevin. I do know that.
Did Kevin say something to you?
No, it's just that I've walked in on them a couple of times and they always clam up, and Kevin has intimated that he knows something that no one else knows.
Well, do you think that you could get him to tell you what it is? I think if I knew what the problem was, then I could talk to Todd.
Yes,
I hate seeing him like
I will
this.
do whatever I can to find out what Kevin knows. I promise. I'll help you.
Thank you. I just had to get myself together. I was a little nervous about testifying.
Well, you were incredible up there. And you didn't let that jerk Kavik get to you. I'm sorry they brought up Sonia.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine.
Jessica, honey, what you said in there, I just can't thank you enough.
Well, you don't have to thank me. It was the truth.
Yeah, I know. And I'll never forget it.
Okay. I have to catch up on some things. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Thanks.
Hi, Dr. Jameson. It's Jessica Buchanan calling. Could you please call me back as soon as you get this? Something happened today. I heard a voice inside my head, and I really need to talk to you about it.
Thank you. Hey, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I know what it feels like to be the odd man out, believe me. But if you really want Marcy, you can win her back. But you have to want it really, really bad in your heart and your soul.
I need to report a missing person.
Who?
Jen?
Last time you saw her was like 3 hours ago.
Yeah. But I got a bad feeling.
You know what, Bo, I really appreciate your concern, but you should probably go.
Nothing else to talk about, huh?
Nothing.
You know, you and I used to be pretty good at detecting the BS that we threw back and forth. Something is still bothering you. And if you feel like talking about it, you know where to find me.
Dear Riley, I've thought so much lately about why things have gone wrong for us. And I think I finally figured it out. Before we met, I was a bad girl. No one could have trusted me. I didn't trust myself. But then I met you. And because of you, because you believed in me, I started to heal. You were the real thing, Riley. And that made me real too. I hoped we would last forever. Because even though I'd done so many hurtful, terrible things in the past, you made me feel important, like I deserved respect, love. But the reason I'm writing is that, as sad as I've been about losing you, I don't blame you for not trusting me. I guess it's true. You really can't escape your past. The lies you told, people you hurt. One way or another, they will come back to get you. Well, they got me. They took you away from me. And I have no one to blame but myself. But I need you to know that I love you, Riley. And I always will. Never forget that, okay? Jen.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Happy Mother's Day.
Mom.
I know she's innocent, so there's no reason we can't get back together. You got that?
Daniel has a surprise for you too. Where is he?
Jen, where are you?
Oh, God help me.